It is the Saturday Wrap. The Saturday Wrap for Saturday, the 12th of July, 2025. And the heat wave is back. We're up in the 30s. Well, 30, maybe 31, but we don't handle weather very well. I'm already off the subject. If you haven't seen this before, this is me complaining about lots of things and not doing very many things, to be perfectly honest. But you'll get the plan. Anyway, as I said, live from Bedwas, a day early, for Saturday the 12th of July, 2025, the word or phrase of the week. It's actually a name. Hiroshi Suzuki. Or on X stroke Twitter, Japan UK. He's a Japan's ambassador to the UK, and he's causing, well, he's already been named the Paddington Bear of ambassadors. He goes all around the country. He seems to enjoy himself. He's actually selling our country, I have to be honest. And then people are sort of like, oh, Britain's rubbish and all that. And he's going to places and saying, this is great and I'm enjoying it. And he's a happy old soul. And he does look a little bit like Paddington Bear. Just do a search on your search engine or AI search engine of choice for Ambassador Japan UK. He's quite funny. I like him, you know. So the app of the week, and this comes from work where everyone's wanting memojis, avatars, whatever. It's image playgrounds. Now, if you know anything about image playgrounds, they're a bit rubbish compared to what you get from your OpenAI and stuff like that. But upload a photo, does a fairly good job, innocuous job. You can put various backgrounds on it, and it's gone a bit viral in work. Yeah, my avatar, not done by that. Done by a website that no longer exists. But there you go. Image playgrounds, iOS, iPadOS, macOS. Stick a photo in there or just give it a prompt and off you jolly well go. The thing of the week. Okay, so it's got warmer as the week has got on. It's got hotter as the week has got on. It's got more humid as the week has got on. And you need a fan. So I got a fan, AliExpress. And I also charge it with a solar-powered charging panel. It doesn't come as part of it, but it really goes on weather like this. So not only am I being, he says as he starts to sweat, cool, I am saving the world, or if not the world, Bedwas anyway. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, song of the week, and it was just, I was looking through my playlists and I don't really know a great deal about it, except that the album came out in 1989, which was Waking Hours, and the single came out in 1990, and it's Nothing Ever Happens by Amitri. I think they're Scottish. I should have looked that up, to be perfectly honest, but it's a pleasant song. I like it. It doesn't relate to the weather at all. I don't think it does, but sometimes you just need songs that you remember, and they're nice, and times were good. Amitri, Nothing Ever Happens. Last Friday and Saturday, Oasis Mania. Wales Online was wall to wall, wall to wall to wall to wall, to be perfectly honest. But there you go. Saturday, the weather was like February. It rained and it rained and it rained, and there was Pride Day in Caerphilly, and I thought it would be like all the streets would be closed and there'd be tons of stalls, but it was kind of like a bit of a tiny Pride. Although there was a march down the main street between 12:30 and 1:30, and they had a band with big drums at the beginning of it, and there was like a stage in the car park and some food. But when I first saw it, it was hammering down on the chairs and tables that you had your food on. All goes to show, whatever you're doing, whoever you are, you can't trust the British weather, especially in the summer. There you go. Anyway, I ended up in the project, and by the time I came out, it was dryish, hottish, sticky, that sort of thing. Not like February at all. Sunday, I don't think I did anything on Sunday. I did the washing and changed the bed, and I think that was about it. I relaxed. I listened to podcasts. There you go. Monday, I had all these plans for leave on Monday, and in the end, I didn't do anything. Although I think I've moved them into next week. I do have a quality plan which involves a semi-late night for me, then a day off. But whether I'll do it or not is another matter because, you know. Anyway, Rene Richie. I don't know if you know Rene Richie. Was podcaster, was on IMO, now works for YouTube. Customer relations, YouTuber relations, creator relations. He's really good. He started to get back into podcasting, talking about, that new, possibly, Mac, powered by the A18 Pro. A really good background piece on that. I liked it a lot. Rene Richie, he's Canadian and he's techie, you know. Tuesday was really busy. Really, 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 really busy. Wednesday, got the fan going, got the solar charging going, and then on Thursday, we started the heat wave again. This morning, up early, and yes, the mornings are slightly drawing in, and there was the morning star in the distance. Morning star Venus, but it kind of reminds me of late summer, early autumn, and travel. But I like planets and things like that. Friday also. I think I mentioned that the post office vaults in Birmingham was closing, and it's an excellent pub and it will be missed. Today I learned that I think a week ago Tilt closed. Tilt was, well, it had lots of pinball machines and it had lots of cakes and it was a coffee house and it was also a craft beer bar, and they went out of their way to find lots of different craft beers. It was really good. I went there a few times. It was unique, gentle, different, cakey, and now it's closed. And I'm afraid, based on what's happened to the post office vaults, it won't be the last one, and that's two classic bars in Birmingham that have already gone. Times are, as I've said before, times are hard. Anyway, that's my week. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome wherever you see this. Get yourself a solar powered fan and stay cool. Although I think there's possibly a bit of rain next week. Who knows? There you go. Bye-bye.